Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 114 of Pony 411. This is for the week of September 6th, 2015. I'm Nemesis, and joining me is Alca7raz.
Yo.
Yeah, we're finally actually moving back to a weekly schedule as of now.
Yes.
Because the show's coming back next week.
Yeah.
Or this week, depending on when you... Yeah,
depending on when
the
you're
12th.
listening. Yes.
We were at PAX. That was fun.
That was tiring, but very, very fun.
Star Fox is, I'm pretty sure, is going to be good. I need to get a Wii U.
But yeah, it was really good. Bunch of really good indie games too.
We do have actual pony stuff to talk about.
Somewhat, yep.
There's some news, not a whole lot of news.
Surprisingly not a huge amount.
Yeah, it was kind of a slow
weeks.
past few weeks. We got a song later in the show, and we also have a new preview thing to talk about as a discussion.
Yes.
Anyway, if you want to follow along with the news, go to pony411.libsyn.com/show notes, and that's LIBSYN. So let's get going. In convention news, Everfree Northwest is hiring for director positions. If you think you're qualified, go check them out.
Yeah, a whole bunch of director positions. I'm wondering...
Who knows?
Sort of wondering what happened with all being open all of a sudden.
People left. People got busy.
Could be.
Shuffling.
Restructuring. I don't know. I am not privy to that information.
Yeah. Brony Scott has gone from 1 day to 2 now.
Oh.
And now, I guess, got enough popularity to get a 2-day con. Plus, they're moving their music stuff to Sunday now. It was on Saturday night. Now it's on Sunday night. So if you're going, heads up. GalaCon is going to have the community charity quilt this year.
Yeah, that's normally one that goes to Everfree, but it's going to GalaCon.
It's going to GalaCon, or next year, I should say.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the MLP Creators Panel with Bonnie Zackerly and Lauren Faust is up on YouTube.
Yeah,
the first time they've ever met.
That literally just happened.
That was announced
than 24 hours from our recording.
Yeah, then it was announced between episodes, and it's happening shortly before we recorded, so it's weird for us because, like, oh yeah, it's a big thing that we can't talk about, like, barely at all because we haven't even had time to watch it.
Yeah, so.
But I'm hearing it's actually was actually really good.
Well, I would hope so. I mean, it is the creators.
Oh, it could also have been gone super awkward.
Yeah, but still, I hear Lauren got her pony signed.
Yeah.
Yeah, she brought her pony and got it signed. So it's just like. Really, really cool.
It's crazy. Anyway, in fandom news, NIA Path of Light has apparently been greenlit on Steam.
The cease and desist us please game.
Yeah, it's like now you're really like
I don't know
telling Hasbro, hey, please come on.
But hey, it's there.
Yeah,
for however long it takes Hasbro to find it.
Yeah, that's like you're pushing your luck now. Anyway, the My Little Investigations team is recruiting artists if you want to help with their little mystery-solving game in the vein of Ace Attorney.
Which I still need to play.
You haven't played the first one?
I haven't played the first one. I was there for the panel at Everfree, and I never actually played it.
It's fun.
I've heard. I've just never got around to it.
Amazon has released a tweaked version of the Gameloft My Little Pony game via Amazon Underground. This version of the game has no microtransactions whatsoever. Currently, it's only available on Android.
Yeah, I've heard some interesting things about Amazon Underground.
Yes, so have I. I'm not sure if they're true or not, because I know some people can be a little alarmist about everything.
They can.
See one thing and interpret in some weird left field fashion that means they're probably wearing tinfoil hats and everything, but whatever.
Yes, but the interesting thing is that they did change all the prices in the game so that
things are adjusted.
You can actually get gems and stuff.
Gems come at an increased rate.
Yes, so it's actually a playable game.
No microtransactions, none of that.
It's actually a playable game suddenly. You do have to start from ground zero, though.
Yeah. But apparently also friend codes are just like, now it's a 4-digit thing. You can just post anywhere.
Yep.
Rather than having to...
And apparently it actually works
now. Yeah, it works now.
The Gameloft Live system on Android
never
worked.
Hey, look,
I never got it to work. I think it worked for iOS, but not for Android.
Yeah.
Hey, Amazon did something... potentially good. I don't know.
Go check it out. Remember, you have to launch it through the Amazon Underground app. You cannot download it separately.
Nope.
But it's free.
Yes, it's free. Actually free.
Yeah.
More free than the other free.
It's not freemium. The Friendship is Gaming Forum, a joint effort by Equestria Daily and Ponyville Live, has launched. If you like ponies and games, you might consider joining, especially if that game is TF2.
That's pretty much what everyone plays.
Yeah. They have servers in the forum and stuff. It might, you might want to check it out.
Yeah, I took a poke at it. It looks interesting.
And so the main 6 team has been busy.
Yes, they have.
It's a little busy. They've dropped a couple big announcements on us, too. First off, they revealed the new name of their fighting game, which is Them's Fighting Herds.
Them's Fighting Herds.
Yes. Clever.
Quite.
And appropriate. They've also revealed when the crowdfunding will start, and that is September 21st.
Definitely going to have to jump in onto that one.
So get your wallets ready.
Yep.
Because this is now going to be full-blown, like, commercial release.
Yes, and that's what they're needing
Potentially,
the money for.
I think one of the things they said is if we get a really high stretch, potentially high-level stretch goal will be console release.
Yes, I was noticing that too. It's like, potentially for a high-level stretch goal.
Yeah,
if they get the money for... Because that's expensive, getting licensing and dev kits.
Well, no, I think both Microsoft and Sony now do the whole free or cheap dev kits for indie devs. You have to go through their programs and stuff. And they also made a post about dynamic music for the game, and it's actually kind of cool. What
it is really cool.
All of it is placeholder.
Yes.
All of it is placeholders. None of it's going to make into the final game, apparently.
Although it did answer one of my questions that I had was what they were doing with some of the other stuff. And I guess our Rainbow Crash 88 is still on team doing music again, because he did the original.
Some of the original.
He was one of the primary
he was
musicians.
One of the two. He was one of the two composers.
Yeah.
I think what was it? Whitetail was the other one? Yeah.
Yeah. But he's still around.
Yeah, this looks interesting.
It does. Go check it out.
Soon. Anyway, merchandise. Hasbro won't be attending the UK Toy Fair in 2016 due to scheduling conflicts.
Aw.
We usually get quite a bit of information from these, but not this time.
Bummer.
Actually important information beyond toys, like, oh, hey, this is happening.
Yeah.
But not this time, so we're going to have to wait for another Toy Fair or whatever this time around. I think these are in January, the UK one.
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's in January, so... They have apparently some other stuff they want to devote resources to is happening roughly around the same time. But they're still going to be like the New York Toy Fair, so there's that.
There's that.
Wave 2 of the Water Cuties out on Amazon, and so are the Friendship Flutters sets.
Interesting.
It's Water Cuties. Wave 2
Water
includes
Cuties.
Rainbow Dash.
Oh, hey.
These are the weird faux snow globe type pony things.
Yeah, they're kind of small and don't really work all that well.
The Friendship Flutter ones are basically, it's a pony with 3 breezies.
Oh. I have 3 breezies. Alright,
anyway,
okay.
Speaking of, Wave 3 of the Water Cuties has been announced, and that has Applejack in it.
Applejack?
Yep.
So they're actually adding background ponies into these now.
Oh. You're going to do that.
Although they did that with Wave 1, so... Yeah.
Muffins is getting a Build-A-Bear plush. If that name makes you angry, deal with it. Also, it's an online exclusive.
Yeah, Muffins.
Yes,
Derpy.
the gray Pegasus.
Derpy.
The gray Pegasus, the blonde name is named Muffins.
Has multiple names now. Muffins, Derpy, Ditzy.
Muffins is the canon name. Accept it. Search your feelings. You know it's true.
Show staff say otherwise. Don't give me that waving hand. Don't shoo me off.
The DJ Pone 3 Build-A-Bear plush is also coming in September.
Yeah.
She's going to have a, disco suit thing. Apparently. Dress, I don't know.
Bell bottoms and all?
I'm not sure. It's apparently a dress thing, but yeah, people are like, where's your cutie marks wrong? No, that's an outfit that just kind of blends in with her coat.
Yeah.
Whatever.
She comes with glasses, too.
Yep, with the shades.
Glasses.
They're coming soon.
Yay.
The Art of Equestria book will be launching at New York Comic-Con with a general release a bit later.
Huh.
So, yes, one of those. Basically, if you're going to New York Comic-Con, and you go, congratulations, you are. You get to buy it a little early. Not sure how early, but early. Because I can't remember if they actually already announced the release date or not. The Funko Hikari Metallic Rainbow Dash is apparently back up for pre-order on Entertainment Earth, but who knows for how long.
And in a surprising turn
Because I remember the first time around, it sold out quick for some reason.
Yeah, and in a surprising turn of events, I haven't pre-ordered it yet. I looked at it and didn't click pre-order.
And there's a regular version elsewhere, but I believe that one is sold out.
Yeah, it's like 50.
It's cheaper.
It's like still really expensive. It's like $50 for the normal and like $80 for the metallic one.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think I have that money.
It'll be fine. Anyway, the final bit of merchandise news. GM Barrow is writing a book about Lyra and Bon Bon for March 2016. Oh yes, our favorite best friends.
I'm really curious to see how.
I want to see how this goes.
I highly doubt they'll let her
actually go full blown
that,
but she'll probably be able to tease it a little bit.
She can push it. That was like.
I think someone basically said it. if it confirms shipping, the non-shippers will say, "Who cares? It's a book, non-canon."
Yes.
And if it goes the other way, the non-shippers will see they're just friends. It's a book, non-canon, so say the shippers. And otherwise, it's probably just gonna be a bunch of teasing at best.
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyway, comic news. IDW is releasing this 2 Equestria Girls comics in a single paperback in January. Just remember that half of it will be really, really bad.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Because it's, the annual 2013 and the holiday special, which is less than good.
That's a nice euphemism.
A preview for Friendship is Magic number 34 is out on iTunes. This is Siege of the Crystal Empire.
Yeah.
Coming pretty soon, actually.
Yeah.
In Equestria Girls news, some small bits of information about some of the new characters in Friendship Game have been revealed via Facebook and Instagram. Mm-hmm. One of them is Sour Sweet. Apparently she's Applejack's rival.
Yes.
From Crystal Prep. And so fast, strong, and both of them tell it like it is, so she's straightforward. And the other one is, let's see where it is.
Indigo Zap?
Yeah, Indigo Zap. Apparently loud, awesome, and confident. I wonder whose
no idea.
rival she's going to be.
No idea.
I bet it's Dash.
Indigo Zap.
Yep. Zap brand.
I had a Zap before.
And once again, a new Friendship Game short has appeared. Only one this time, because as of this recording, there has not been really one this week except for some weird stop-motion toy one, which is about 15 seconds long, and who cares?
Yeah.
But anyway, the last one is a Banner Day, I believe it was called, or The Banner Day, one of the two.
A Banner Day.
And it starred Flash, the hippie, and the science nerd. I don't even think those two have names.
They probably have some sort of name.
Anyway, they're supposed to make a banner, and they all have a they think they have the best idea of what to do, and they eventually clash because they can't.
They try and do all of their ideas at once on their own.
And ignore the other two. And then it clashes and goes wrong, and then they fight, and then Luna comes and, oh, hey, I like this, now make 5 more.
I thought it was more than that.
Something
like 10 more.
I think it was 5.
Either way, they have to make a whole bunch more.
Yes. This was, I think, everyone knew about this one because of the Spanish leak. And we're like, oh, geez, Flash gets its own? Oh.
Ooh.
And this is
Not
interesting
everyone,
because
but you.
my biggest criticism, and yours as well, is that he has 0 personality so far, and they finally seem to just be establishing one in this as of this short.
It's not the greatest.
It seems to be that of a shallow douchebag.
I wouldn't exactly call it shallow douchebag.
I would,
but I mean, it's
not a good. He doesn't seem to be like a very good person.
Yeah, I got more of a not malicious personality.
Just kind of a jerk.
Just kind of, he doesn't really think,
or he thinks solely about himself.
But not,
which is alarming because
he doesn't
like my song "Love in a Flash."
Yeah, but like that, the way he said it, it's like he just. It's more of the airheaded.
Mm-hmm.
Not
so he's an idiot or
I
he's
think
a jerk.
I'm better than you. It's just like I just don't even think about it. It's not a malicious.
So he's either
intent.
an idiot or a jerk or both.
Yeah, it's not a good. I didn't get good vibes off of it, but I don't really think he's. I wouldn't call it douchebaggy because it's not malicious intent.
But it's just kind of interesting in that they're giving a personality and it's kind of a negative one.
So far.
So
it
far,
just one
which
little
is
short,
it's weird
so.
because you'd think, oh hey, we're finally going to establish a personality. Let's make him unlikable. I don't know. It almost feels like there's kind of a descent in the ranks. Like Hasbro's like, you're good. I've theorized about this. Like Hasbro basically mandated Flash's existence in the first place,
and someone said,
and now people at DHX are like rebelling in a sense. Like, no, we'll make him, but we're not gonna make him likable.
It would be funny. It definitely would be interesting.
I don't know where they're going with this because we haven't seen Friendship Games, but supposedly things are going to happen in Friendship Games according to that one Hasbro rep. I don't know.
I said, hook up with the human Twilight.
That's what it seems like they're going with, but it's still very odd. And just this is the personality they're going with. If this is the case, it's like, I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's like they're finally giving personality, but I don't like it.
Greatest.
Then again, it's some people immediately, oh, you just don't like it because you already hated him. You don't want to like it.
Well, that is also the case. You really don't.
I don't, but
you can't really deny
I tried
that
going
there
with
is
an open
some
mind. It's like
little
he's not. I don't like him. I want to punch him.
That's because he touched your waifu.
No, it's just because he's got that. It's also his tone of. I don't know if they changed his, like Vincent Tong did a different voice. It sounds he's doing a different voice now. Like it's more almost whiny at times.
Kinda.
It almost sounds he's trying to do the voice with a different inflection now. So I'm wondering.
I did notice that.
So I don't know. Maybe they're actually seriously trying to make it so make sure people don't like him now. I don't know. I'm not at DHX. I don't know these things. But that's almost what it feels like.
You just want an excuse not to like him.
So I don't know what things are going to go forward from here.
Yep, it is interesting though. So
anyway, this is also Alpha forgot the actual short itself is kind of meh. Just like the Dash Pinky one from a couple weeks ago, that was also kind of meh. So far it's been good, meh, good, good, meh.
Yeah, okay.
Outright bad. So I guess
it's a good
thing. Victory for Flash. It's not bad.
I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it. That's a struggle for him with me.
Wow.
Anyway, Friendship is Magic news now.
Stuff people actually care about.
Yeah, Daniel Ingram is up to something at Warehouse Studios. What could it be?
Something about an orchestra?
Mm-hmm.
And we were told that they were going to get a full actual orchestra for the movie?
So he's starting to start doing stuff for the movie?
Or
is it something completely different?
Movie? Yeah.
Surprise, it's a Little Pet Shop.
Oh.
Womp womp.
No, I think he tagged it.
Yeah, I know.
He tagged it MLP, so.
It's a ruse. Yep, so Daniel Ingram's doing stuff.
Usually Daniel Ingram's leaks are good, though.
Yeah. Like, oh, hey, the season 4 exists.
Not like, what was it? Who do we have to not believe her lies? Was it AKR or what was that?
Megan McCarthy.
Megan McCarthy, thank you. The other one.
Oh, apparently the VA for Daring Do, Shiara Zani, has said that she did some work for MLP recently. Is Daring Do coming back?
Maybe. That would be interesting.
And if it was recent, then would that mean it's season 6?
Possibly, yeah.
Because I don't remember in that leaked list of episodes, I don't see anything that indicated Daring Do, but we never know.
Movie.
Could also be movie.
Could also be.
But I would suspect season 6, if anything.
Although really,
and of course, it also says what defines recently, because I think they're still doing some season 5 stuff somewhat recently.
Yeah, because voice actor recording is one of the last things.
No, that's one of the first things.
The animation is the very, very last.
Yeah, it's like somewhere in the middle. I actually say it's when you do
they have to link. They have to do the animation after, so they can lip sync everything.
Mm-hmm. They have the storyboarding, but then they do the VAing, and then
yeah. But they've got to do all the writing first.
Yeah. So who knows? She might also be just playing a completely different character.
True, that could be as well.
Daring Do's twin sister. Gravity Falls all over again.
Oh boy. Oh no. Actually, I would actually be all for. I would be all for a crossover with those two.
Oh boy.
So
anyway, we said that there was no way an episode would air on the 26th.
Yeah, no way.
We were completely wrong. And Alcatraz is kicking himself for poking the hornet's nest because it's a rarity episode.
I had to say it, didn't I?
Yep.
3.
Yep.
3 in a row.
This one is Made in Manhattan. And the synopsis reads, Applejack and Rarity are called to Manhattan to solve a friendship problem. They find themselves helping Coco Palmel with a major project in the neighborhood, but the three soon discover they've bitten off more than they can chew.
Applejack and Rarity, though, so hey, shippers galore.
Uh-oh, Rarejack. Here we go.
Yep. With Coco Palmel.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Trouble brewing.
Trouble? Or good things?
Yes.
Some people trouble.
I'm actually shocked that they actually went ahead and are airing an episode that week.
Yeah.
I thought they wouldn't do it. Like, I thought they wouldn't.
Yeah.
I thought that was crazy.
Airing a movie and the
so basically, they're doing stupid things just to prove me wrong.
It's all your fault.
It's your fault, too. It's a Rarity episode.
Yes, but I didn't declare it being an episode.
But you
That's
agreed
your
with
fault.
me. So you sharing the blame.
But it was your idea, so you get most of it.
I was just being like, I just thought that's a smart thing to do. Just let the movie have its big thing and then go back to the episodes. Instead, episode and movie.
And movie. It's going to be fun for us.
So episode 117 is going to be interesting. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yes, interesting.
We'll see how that works out, because now I'm hearing apparently the Friendship Games is not supposed to air till the evening, in which case that will throw us off pretty hard.
We might have to record a day later.
Or something. We'll figure it out.
We'll get you an episode.
Guys. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
But anyway,
calm yourself.
That was the news.
You got this.
We're done.
We're done.
But
Let's
wait,
go
you
home.
say there was something big that kind of happened on pretty recently.
Kind of big.
You cover that?
Big.
Oh yeah, we are. It's the friendship games got a 10-minute preview, which we did predict more or less. Except we said 5, but I was right.
More.
I was pretty much right. They're going to show like the first part of the movie.
Yeah, and it was.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that a little bit. The 10-minute preview, it's out there. You can see it real easily, except, well, Daily Motion is kind of poop. So
yeah,
there's other ways.
It worked for me, but not for everyone.
Well, there's other ways. Anyway. Yes, the first 10 minutes or so of the movie, because they did obviously cut some stuff, particularly the opening credits were just mysteriously cut for some reason.
Yeah, the opening theme.
Yeah, the opening credits, because that's usually also where they show the voice VA's names and stuff. But I don't know why they did that. Maybe because there's like, okay, you get 10 minutes.
Yeah, we've already seen it and they don't want to use up that much time.
Or we haven't seen the opening thing for friendship games. So who knows?
No, yeah, we did. Yeah, that's right.
Who knows? But maybe there's something in there that's important later on. They don't want to show yet, or maybe they just we don't want you to see it yet because it's really cool.
Yeah, that could be. Or like you said, they just wanted to be able to fit more actual movie into the 10 minutes.
Anyway, if you also read that preview chapter of the Friendship Games book that showed up, I think about a month ago now, you already know some of it because it covers the same thing. Not surprisingly, considering it's a novelization. But anyway, it opens Sunset running toward the school, all frantic music, and what's the emergency, Dash? And turns out Dash's emergency that she texted everyone for is because she has a broken guitar string she wants to perform.
For the CMC in the halls.
Yes. Anyway, give her a string, and Sunset goes to sit down and write to Twilight a bit, and she's just sitting in front of the school, and some mysterious person comes and starts messing with the statue.
We've seen this before.
Mm-hmm. Some mysterious hooded person, and Sunset notices and tries to get attention, but she runs off, and it's revealed to be Twilight Sparkle.
Yay.
Wait, what's with a different hairstyle? Gee, I wonder. Anyway, that's where the awkward opening credits cut is. And then then we get to the library where it's I guess the Humane Six talking.
Humane.
Yep. That's how most people.
Humanity.
Yeah, they're talking. Sunset's talking about there was this weird person. She wants to know who it is, and they're all concerned. And then they get to talking about the upcoming friendship games against Crystal Prep, who always wins.
Always.
And this is also I was wondering because how does Sunset not know about the friendship games? Oh, because it only happens every 4 years.
Yes, which they talk about later. Yeah.
Yeah, they talked about right there. It's because it's every 4 years.
And this is her 4th year.
Yeah, or at least it's what that's implied. They never outright stated it, but it's implied it's her 4th year. And yeah, they're talking about Crystal Prep always wins. No one really looks forward to it, and there's also the fields closed off because they're still renovating it, and they don't even tell them what they're competing in, and they want to know. And anyway, Dash has a plan apparently about how to win this year. And then they have a pep rally of sorts, and Dash is there, and she does a big song with the marching band and everything, and about how we're going to win and all this stuff, and school pride, yeah. And then Luna comes along and says, I want tells Sunset to make sure that none of this magic stuff happens, because we don't want a reason to get disqualified.
Yeah, which is a good reason.
Yes, and that's pretty much the end of the preview.
Yep.
So yeah, 10 minutes. And that was a little bit of a meandering summary, but whatever. I think this has good vibes for the movie, the setup already.
Yeah, I did definitely enjoy the setup. It leads into some interesting. It's like,
Because I remember one of the problems with Rainbow Rocks was the initial 20, 15 minutes or so were kind of a weird pacing.
Yeah,
I think that was a common complaint was the pacing in the first 15 minutes or so was kind of weird. This one doesn't seem to have that issue, but then again, it might change depending on the rest of the movie. But as of right now, it seems to be good. And also, we're getting a song pretty early on in the movie.
Yeah, right there.
Then got a song pretty early on in
Rainbow
Rocks
too.
Yeah, it was actually a good song. I wasn't sure what to think of it because so far we got Equestria Girls, which lots of so-so songs. Rainbow Rocks, which has more better songs, and then Friendship Games. So far we have one song, which
it's pretty good.
Seems pretty good. Nice little marching. I like it because I was in marching band, so.
Because you're a band geek.
Yep, I was one of those band geeks.
So you're insane.
Yep. You have to be crazy to be a musician. Remember that. It's a prerequisite.
Yep.
Ask any of the musicians in the fandom. They'll tell you that.
Yep. We're all a little bit twisted.
Yeah, I like that. I do like, it's set up pretty well for the, I guess, multiple things going on. We got Twilight showing up.
Least 3 different story arcs.
Twilight, human Twilight showing up.
With her doing her experiments.
We got Sunset trying to figure out why the heck they're able to do magic still without playing, with Dash was able to do magic without playing her guitar.
Where the magic is
and we got the actual friendship games themselves.
So 3 different story arcs going on. I'm pretty sure they're all going to converge into one.
They're going to set
at the
up.
end.
They're going to all get connected. They're all obviously interconnected in some way.
Yeah.
Or
they will be. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think the weak link actually is Pinky in this so far because he's just kind of acting extra crazy.
Yeah, it's something I've actually noticed over most of the Equestria Girl stuff is they kind of turned up her randomness and pinkiness.
And she's a teenager.
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense if they're playing her as a because they all seem to be slightly less mature.
Yeah, the characters are a little different than their pony counterparts. Rarity's a little more whiny.
Yeah, it's basically like you take
the faster.
It's like take the pony versions and age them down, make them less mature.
And Dash is really big showboat.
Yeah, and you see that.
Instead of a big showboat, she's a massive showboat. Sunset seems to be the most mature, also because she's actually
also really
she's actually an adult in Equestria.
Yeah,
and Bob like a couple years older in Twilight. We don't know how much older because they're always vague about that.
That's always really weird, especially when we bring the books, the comics into it. Just like that hurts your shipping.
Not really. Anyway, besides, it's really easy to ignore that panel because it doesn't make sense with a lot of other stuff. But I'm trying to think. I really want to see the opening credits now because the Rainbow Rocks one was really good.
It was.
The Equestria Girls one was okay. I think salvaged by the actual song.
Yeah.
It wasn't the greatest, but yeah. The Rainbow Rocks one was good, though. I'm just wondering what the Friendship Games one, because so far thematically we've kind of done the weird cutout thing has been their like general style for the opening. So I want to see if they continue that, if they go somewhere completely different. And also the music that was starting to come in was very different tonally.
Yeah, I was catching that. Because you start hearing that the piano intro. It's like...
The mystery piano.
Mystery piano.
Yeah, so it was mysterious piano. X-Files, except in a major key.
Oh, well, you say X-Files as I'm doing Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Twilight Zone would have worked so much better.
Either one of those.
Twilight right there.
Yeah. Twilight Zone works. Stepping into the Twilight Zone. I'm trying to think. Luna's a ninja.
She's a vice principal.
Yep. And she's, Luna. She's the human counterpart of Luna, so... Yeah, she's a ninja. She just shows up
right behind Sunset. And, I'm surprised Sunset didn't jump over that one. Just talking to her on couch, it's like, dude, where the hell did she come from?
Yeah. Or just defensive, just grab, throw, don't care.
Oh, yeah. That would be interesting, seeing Sunset suplex Luna.
Oh, jeez. I messed up. Oh, messed up. There was. I'm trying to think. I just liked how the band stuff just showed up and they're actually interacting with Dash and. Hey, band! I just like, hey, look, it's a marching band.
Yeah.
And just like marching band stuff. And there was a trombone player.
Band.
Hooray!
Yep. And then people are making the Kill references with Dash.
Oh yeah, because of the hat.
In the hat.
They did also have a nod back to previous stuff with AJ talking about creatures coming, bent in world destruction, coming messing things up and giving a wink to Sunset. It's like, oh, now it's kind of an in-joke instead of no offense.
And they did it in the
song.
Too.
Oh, hey, let's bring up tactfully bring up Sunset's little thing. I know it was relevant, but it's still like you can be a little more tactful about it. Then again, it's Dash, so tact is a foreign concept to her. What's tact? Is that how you put stuff on walls? Yes, Dash. That's exactly what that is.
She's a much younger version of the Dash.
Let's be honest, pony version isn't exactly the best at tact either.
She's not. She's not. But sometimes you really don't need it. But you could use it more than she does.
Also, another thing I like when they're showing, like, oh, hey, this is all the crystal prep stuff. All the pictures of winning. It's like you can see the further dejection of just losing everything, and then the statue being defaced.
Oh, right.
Which now it's like that's a legitimate concern now that we know it's a portal.
That is a concern.
Hey, let's deface it by cracking the.
Ooh,
boy, that.
Ooh. No, I'm kind of curious. They always talk about defacing things, and I'm remembering my own high school.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Don't do that.
The things that happened to that field.
Don't. Let's not talk about those.
Yeah.
There's not really much else we can say. I mean, it was only 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But good song. So I got a good feeling about the rest of Friendship Game songs. Then again, Quest for Girls had like 2 good songs.
Yeah.
So who knows what this is at this point.
It does seem to be off to a really good start, though.
Yeah, the first 10 minutes give me hope for the actual movie.
Yes. I remember that one short from Rainbow Rocks is like, you kind of hurt my hope.
Oh, yeah. The preview. I remember that. It's like, ooh.
With Brad.
Well, they haven't actually shown previews except for this big 10-minute one. So
yeah, this is the only preview that they've shown so far because the shorts are actually part of the continuity.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting, and I'm looking forward to it in a few weeks from now.
Yeah.
It's coming, guys.
It's coming. It's happening.
Whether you like it, you like human ponies or not, it's coming.
Ron Paul.
And we're going to get a 4th one. Or something. Soon. 2016.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. Legends of Everfree.
Whatever the hell that is. Maybe they'll start making... Maybe that'll be at the very end of this movie.
Maybe that's when they start merging the 2 halves of the franchise together. Oh, jeez.
That
would be anger.
That would just be... Yeah.
There'd be a lot of anger in that one.
Yes, there would.
Unless they do it right.
What, by having Sunset come over and that's it?
Yes. Exactly. Oh no, Crisis where the portal is causing the worlds to merge.
And everyone blames Discord.
Exactly, at first.
I swear it wasn't me this time, instead of his weird half-assed that he did.
It turns out it's just because Starsfield did it all wrong way back when.
Oh yeah, because these...
And then it's still Discord's fault.
It's still Discord's fault. No, wait. What?
That'd be interesting. That would be an interesting concept. Oh no, the worlds are merging because the portal's been open.
Yeah, too much crossover between the two. Because they said there's, and we have with the comics.
With the comics, that's the thing. They don't pay attention to the comics.
Yeah, it would be interesting though if they used that.
Yeah.
They could if they wanted to, but they said they probably won't.
Yeah, they won't. Unless
they
really like it or something.
Yeah, having the portal open too many times and things start connecting, or something else happens that connects to the portal, or maybe Twilight runs an experiment that goes wrong.
Human Twilight. I would expect her to do it and be more...
Both.
Because I would expect the Human Twilight to be the one who screws it up.
Or,
at this point.
Based off of what we already know that's going to happen in the movie with Human Twilight, those events cause some sort of problem between the two worlds. Because
breaks down the magic in the portal.
Yeah, or breaks a barrier and starts flooding, and that causes them to start merging together.
Weird stuff starts happening.
You start having dimensional hotspots in both worlds where, like, new portals, almost like new portal, but they swap. Infinite. Oh, yeah, okay. I wasn't even thinking about that, but yes.
Which we know that people in the show are fans of.
Yes, they've included little things in the background here and there. But yeah, imagine just walking around and all of a sudden have just, like, a square yard of something, or, like, a square city block.
It's just Lyra just sitting on a bench. What? She didn't even freak out about humans. She's just, what? What are you looking at?
Yeah, just like have the 2 dimensions just chunks just start swapping each other between worlds, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Sort of like what we saw in the comics as they start collapsing.
Exactly. That'd be interesting.
But
we're getting way off. But
I just would like to see
quasi-related, but yeah, it'll be. I don't know what we're going to see with that, but it'll probably.
But yeah, Everfree, something with Everfree, which we haven't ever even seen in the human world yet.
Whatever. Anyway, that's I guess what we can say about 10 minutes of
footage without going
and more because we went way off on a tangent.
Which is fine. We got time.
Yeah, so I guess we got fan content.
I have a song to feature, and that's all.
Mm-hmm.
I could have pulled more, but it was kind of an interesting... Not very much happened the last 2 weeks, news-wise or music-wise. So, anyway, without further ado, the song I'm going to feature is Fim by Perfecta.
Ever since I first saw this stuff, I fell in love with it. Putting my rap skill down for it like an evangelist. Imagine this, the king coming to rap, nothing but a heartthrob hard like I come from a rock farm. Fame gets the feminine pastels, a fast fella live up my rap skill. Head smash the class bell, fast when I rap, butter hugging a motherfucking maniacal off a hand and any more love and a blow up. A brony cannot be hardcore, uncalled for. I just don't even care what you say.
This one's a little bit different than my usual fare. I don't normally like rap, but this is a different kind of rap, and I really enjoy. I like wordplay, and I like being able to toy with words. And while this song, some people might like it, some people not. I'm not going to say it's the greatest rap song or whatever. I enjoyed it. I liked the flow, and I liked how fast they were able to say all those things and still make it fit. It wasn't a huge horrible mess. It still had a bit of a flow to it. So that's why I liked it.
It was, I don't know. I wasn't really a fan of it because part of it was that first set with Clavy. It just was awkwardly. I felt like he was stumbling.
I think Clavy's was probably the weakest of the three. I liked.
It was a lot of times it just felt like he was stumbling over and stuff just didn't quite. Words he was trying to make fit didn't really fit. It was with the phrasing he was using.
Yeah, Clavy's was probably the weakest of the three of that.
So I felt really weak because of that. I wasn't too big fan of it. The second one, Fens, was better, but occasionally in the beginning, in particular, kind of stumbled a few times.
Yeah,
it was a lot better though.
He picked up right there in the middle.
I noticed that. The first few like I guess lines he just stumbled over, like I'm doing all the time in the podcast.
Yes, like we do.
That's why I'm not doing that sort of stuff because I would fail spectacularly.
And then at the last one we had Floney.
Yeah, Floney.
Which we featured his stuff as Rhyme Flow.
Yeah, Rhyme Flow. It's probably the best of it all. I mean, it flows the best.
His rhymes flow really well.
Yeah, he's the one, of the three, he's about the best one. It was probably the only part of the song I actually kind of liked was his part. Everything else was kind of, I mean, the background stuff was good for the most part, I guess. It wasn't like simple, but amazing, but it was simple, but it worked.
It worked for the song.
The first two, I guess, verses, or whatever you want to call them,
I don't know how they work.
I don't think they really worked as well. Particularly the first one was not great. I would say I would actually outright say it's kind of not. It was less than good. I wouldn't say it's outright horrible, but it's pretty like amateur.
Yeah.
And it shows. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Like I said, I'm not picking this because I think it's the best, but it's definitely something different. I wanted to. It's like, hey, this is kind of neat. I think.
Yeah, for me, it's just pretty forgettable overall, except for those negative things I mentioned. But it's just. I didn't really care for it. Like, I probably wouldn't voluntarily listen to it again.
All right, that's fair enough. So that's the only song I got, and
I got no fanfics. I got no updates. Nothing.
Yeah.
My whole last few weeks are just thrown off completely by PAX. So and then I finally started getting caught up like on. Oh man, I went like almost a week with no reading fanfics. So I always had this like tons and tons of tabs open, sorting through stuff, trying to read it all and get caught up on the stuff I'm already reading. And I never found anything that was I found a couple things like this is kind of interesting, but it's a little early. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on this one.
There's a fanfic, a sequel that I need to read.
No fanfics, sorry. As of this recording, who knows? Maybe the next few days, maybe Long Road to Friendship or something drop 10 chapters on us.
Yeah. Hey, at least we don't have to wait 2 weeks to talk about them. I'll have to wait a week.
Anyway, that is the end of this particular episode.
Yes.
If you enjoyed it,
surprising,
and you want to see past and future episodes on your iPod or whatever, you can go to pony411.libsyn.com. All the episodes are there. You can also go to YouTube, youtube.com/pony411 if you don't want to download it. You can also go to iTunes, search for Pony411, subscribe, automatic. It'll show up. Don't worry about it. If you want to listen to it by other means, like say Stitcher.com, or the apps on iOS or Android. You can also listen to us on Ponyville FM every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. You're also on Ponyville Live, ponyvillelive.com. We are updating there as they show up. And if you want to contact us, you can do so via email. That's pony411podcast@gmail.com. Comments, criticisms, questions, whatever. You can also contact us via Facebook. We're, facebook.com/pony411. All the episodes are listed there when they come out. Like us there. Why not? It won't hurt you. I hope. You can also contact us on Twitter. We're at Pony411. That's where our bulk of our interaction is. So if you want to contact us that way, that's probably the best way. You can also DM us. You don't even have to be following us. As of right now. Hopefully they don't have to change that.
Yeah.
You can also follow our personal Twitters. I'm at Nemesis Prime 1. He's at Alcatraz with a 7 and 7 T and an underscore at the very end. I was tweeting about PAX, including strange things. Sometimes NSFW. Because PAX is a weird place sometimes.
PAX is a weird place.
That's what happens when a bunch of nerds get into one place.
Haven't
you ever been to a pony convention?
God.
So, yes, that is it. Tune in next week. We will be talking about new episodes again. Hooray.
Hooray, finally.
The hiatus is finally
over.
Oh, will be over? It's a rarity episode. Which one was that?
It's a rarity episode.
I'm trying to remember. There's the Maid of Manhattan.
Was it
Rarity Investigate. Canterlot Boutique. That's the next
Boutique.
one, I believe. I believe that is the next one. So join us. We will talk about that. And Alcatraz here will try not to
I'll
be
try
unfair.
to be as nice as I'm always try to be fair when it comes to Rarity. I mean, I know she's not a bad character. I just don't like the.
No, there's no time.
Type.
You'll have to defend yourself next week because we got to go. So tune in. Till then, though, please pony responsibly. Goodbye.
See ya.